Right now, we need to warn you before we continue to our next story. Some of the video and pictures are pretty graphic.
Yeah, this is about Arizona's state psychiatric hospital. It's a place that has had a lot of problems, but a bill that would have made major changes to how it's run just got gutted at the 11th hour. And it's because of Governor Katie Hobbs.
No one's covered the hospital and its issues longer than ABC15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscobine, and he's here with what this means going forward.
Right now, the state health department both runs and licenses the state hospital. That means when things go wrong, things like a homicide, suicide, and escapes, the state investigates itself, and it rarely finds itself at fault. Now, this bill aimed to end that obvious conflict, but now it's dead.
Members, the motion before you is the adoption of the floor amendment.
With a quick verbal vote, everything changed.
In favor say aye. Anybody opposed say nay. Appears the ayes have it, do have it, so ordered.
Senate Bill 1710 was fundamentally changed after a floor amendment by Representative Steve Montenegro.
Senate Bill 1710 received a due pass recommendation.
The bill would have taken the state hospital out of the state health department and created a new governing board to run it. But the amendment, quote, removed provisions relating to the creation of the ASH governing board, and that undid months of hearings. So why was it amended and at the last minute? Representative Montenegro told ABC15 in an email, quote, I sponsored the amendment to reflect what was negotiated by the Senate with Governor Hobbs' office to prevent a veto. In recent years, we've exposed a lot of horrific things at the state hospital, like this homicide on April 23, 2019, a patient repeatedly pummeling another. The hospital didn't call police for hours until they realized the victim was going to die. We also obtained photos and incident reports from a patient's suicide on October 20th, 2021. Now, we made black and white copies because the original color photos are too graphic. Neither of those deaths resulted in any deficiencies on any of the state's inspections of its own hospital.
If anything, how is this not something that shows up on an inspection report? A patient in a psychiatric facility gets his scissors and he kills himself. And that's the scene. No issue.
I think this is exactly what we're getting at, is that these things continue to happen, and we have the fox guarding the hen house.
Cover-up is a strong word, but it's a cover-up.
Josh Mazel and Holly Giesel are two attorneys who have collectively represented roughly 50 patients at the state hospital in the last few years.
There's reviews and no deficiencies found. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the thing that needs to change. We need some accountability, and we have proven for more than a decade now that it's not coming from the executive branch. It's not coming from the Department of Health Services.
Now back to the amendment and SB 1710. After the vote, Representative Barbara Parker criticized the sudden change.
I'm really disappointed that this was changed at this 11th hour when so much work had gone into this. The ASH system has to be completely changed and reformed.
I'm investigator Dave Biscobine, ABC 15, Arizona.
We are still waiting for a response from the governor's office, but Dave will stay on top of what's going on at the state hospital. You can find many of his past reports right now at abc15.com/investigators.